is a video for test section 134092. We're in Thomas County, north of Thomasville, Georgia, just south of Meigs on Georgia 300, the Georgia-Florida Parkway. We've got another section a little bit more than 2 miles north of here. This is an asphalt over soil cement base, GPS 2. As you can see, the right-of-way sign, as elsewhere, is intact. The sign leading into the test section is there. However, we do have some missing markings and one missing delineator post, both at the end of the test section. I'll show that as we get down there. Traffic is somewhat lighter here than it's been on a number of these other sites, so I'll go ahead and work with the direction of traffic. Here, just inside the beginning of the test section, at about station 0+10, you can see where they've taped down some of the traffic monitoring equipment when they've been out here for a temporary count. Again, we haven't seen any indication of permanent vehicle classification counting stations. This was one of the sites, and we were aware of this before coming out, that they had added a 4-foot wide shoulder, and this has been documented on the maintenance and rehabilitation forms. A little bit earlier in walking up and down here, there I do not see any evidence of distress. There's no cracking, no anything really to speak of, so there's not going to be much to say about. The only thing wrong that one could say with this is the shoulder's only 4 feet wide and it's very soft out beyond the edge of it. Had a lot of rain down in this part of the state lately, and the joint between the two lanes there, the construction joint and the asphalt concrete, left a little bit to be desired there. That really isn't part of the test section, so there's nothing to report. I will make mention of it, but that's about it on the discussion. Coming up to station 3, we're just beyond the middle of the test section. I would have expected some of these soil cement based pavements to start exhibiting some cracking by now. We saw that one small longitudinal crack. It was only about 2 feet long on 134096 over in Blakely this morning, but there's nothing here. We'll see what there lies ahead of us up there on the next test section. Here's something that's maybe I could show an example of right up there. Looks like they did an excellent job of patching at the test pit location, and there doesn't appear to be any distress associated with that. This is the end of the test section right here. You can see there was some tape or something put out, but it is since worn off and needs to be replaced. There is no delineator post either at the end of the test section. I walk down here just to show this. Had some erosion. It looks like they used some concrete to patch the holes drilled in the cores that were taken from the asphalt. Now here we've had some breaking away. Using concrete here too, and just a thin asphalt concrete course on top of that, which is spalled out in some places, but it hasn't really, it's settled just slightly. From a distance, it looks better than many of the test pits that we had seen elsewhere. This is something that the local maintenance people need to kind of keep tabs on so that it doesn't deteriorate to the point where it could affect that test section. Low volume of cracking all over. See some of the wildflowers here off the side of the road. Not quite as nice as some of that clover we saw yesterday, but still pretty nice to look at. Video for section 134092 on Georgia 300 north of Thomasville.